Alright, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress.
Our sergeant said I could look for some people to help out, but who would want to do this job anyway? I mean, unless you, well, are willing to help me with the cleanup, you might even be able to make some of the useful items you pick up. Indeed, we do have plans to do so, but with the number of things we will need to prepare, there is still much work to be done. I doubt that we will finish rebuilding it quickly. Not to mention our biggest material headache, which we have yet to find a solution to. Never mind, I shall not speak of it. Thanks for your help once again, and please accept these for your aid. Now if you'll excuse me, I must return to my work. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. This time, we're gonna go and do stuff with Hu Tao. I was robbed of her, you know. Only better to
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just, concerned for your safety. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
What the?
Quick, do something!
Didn't you say you weren't scared?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Who are you?
I came from beyond the heavens. In a sense, she kinda did. I'm a traveler.
Traveler? Are you from one of the other nations? No, I've never seen your kind of attire before. Could it be that you traveled from the other side? I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
Did I scare him?
Yep. You should leave the introductions to Paimon. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Oh,
Gods protect me!
he really did it.
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't cut me closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Well, off we go.
Something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Ah, look. I think I see a Hu Tao. Oh no, not that thing.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
Oh?
She got them
Don't
black
get too
fingernails.
excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Yeah, she got them black fingernails. Of course she does. The girls who have... The funniest thing is, the girls who have black fingernails are like official, and she's got her whole thing going on. Chi-Chi and Hu Tao. Like 3 girls with black fingernails. It's like that's the only kind of fingernails in this game is either black or nothing.
Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung.
It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Ah, yeah.
Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right? Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining.
I think I've mentioned it before, but I originally thought that Hu Tao was going to be a lolly. So when she's tall like this, I'm like, I keep like imagining her small with like long legs.
I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
I don't think we fall into the client category.
Yeah, if we are looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to. Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Yes, I see. Those eyes draw you in.
Sooner or later. Well, that's dark. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
Huh?
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice.
Wait a minute. Are you just talking about, like, please pick the right date when you know your grandfather is dying from a sickness? Or please pick the right date when I definitely know that you're going to be murdered in 6 days?
Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big date comes.
What? What? Woman, that's messed. She really just said, I'd rather see you dead.
Slow down. That's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
That all sounded very bizarre.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
The way she says that.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
I'm here on an adventure.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
Huh?
Wood? What do you mean? That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
How do you get to marble? Do you get to marble by being dead?
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Charming.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
I don't really want to take part in your business.
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return? Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are. This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business. When did we become your assistants?
This woman is crazy.
Longshan Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
You know what I just want to say right quick? You could hear a voice actor, like with my case with Paimon, you could hear a voice actor and be like, wow, I like their voice acting. I wonder what else they're in. And find out they were in a different game that you already played. In this case, with me and Paimon voiced Bisha in Mega Dimension Neptunia V2. And like, I didn't know that. Because how would I have known that? It's funny when stuff like that occurs.
You again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Oh, what's this voice actor? I mean voice actress.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Just hear her out.
Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Longshan Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. But that's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more. But our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place.
Oh my god, voice actress. I've heard this woman's voice somewhere before.
It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh my god, what am I...
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's driving me mad.
What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
I side with Wayne on this issue.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
She did it again.
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Okay. This woman can have, like, this voice actress. She can voice she can voice the sweetest character, and you'd be like, oh man, I love this voice actress. She can keep that sweet voice, but also voice someone who's very morbid.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mug, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangshan Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Didn't you say the wooden tiles shouldn't be blank?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them. Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up. Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise. And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them. What do they buy and what do they get? A solid and durable second home, of course. They may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
No wonder you're on the Millilith's radar.
Alright, Monk. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are new clients. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
We're always getting dragged into business.
The way we're wording this lacks warmth and sincerity. If we're content to settle for just seeing people off, how can we give them a sense of really having gained something?
But that's a tough feeling to convey in this industry.
Precisely the problem. If we can't get that feeling across, then how will we get return clients?
Return clients?
Huh? Just like, yeah, my grandfather sure died greatly next to you. How about we just die here myself? A board used for hanging Wangshu Funeral Parlor wooden tiles. According to Hu Tao, the tile should be blank. In which case, the characters on the back of the tile should be the special offer.
You must be the director's new hires.
Not at all, really. It's really not a... Oh, God. You saw that. Hold on. There it is.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful?
Huh.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
Still the same place.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor bumper sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora.
Oh, one for the whole family.
I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
Poor guy's giving up. Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us. We? As in us? Who else? see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was. Stop adding little afterthoughts like that! Creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits.
When she said ghosts and spirits.
All baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
But I've seen a ghost.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
I wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
I've yet to see the funny side.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
The music just stopped.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Lille for ages and never heard that name.
Big G. What kind of a name is Big G?
Oh, nothing. Just something Mom's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
It's like, yeah, man, let's go talk it up with Big G. Sounds like a freaking Grand Theft Auto character. It's like, hey, CJ, go meet up with Big G. Oh, this is what a woo.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Why you got that voice, man? You be voicing the wrong character today, my friend, because this is a fat boy who should not be having that deep voice.
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
Don't scare the poor guy.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Nice work.
Why did they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Why did they get...
Someone thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Damn. For once we got Paimon and me on the same freaking beat. And I want it to be daytime because I want to hear the good music. It's been nighttime too dang much for me in the game recently. I want the sunlight. You know what they should do? I know the Traveler is supposed to mostly be silent, but they should add lines for Lumine and Ether when they're just walking around like everyone else. Like when it rains, they have something. When it snows, they have something. But the protagonist doesn't.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
No one wants a freaking funeral parlor coming to their door. Can you imagine you open up your front door and some guy's like, "Hi, my name's, Timothy Foxwell, and I'm here to, like, sell you, the coffin you're gonna lay in."
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
There's no persuading them.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
Should've just said tough crowd, because I'm really not trying to do that.
Thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Surprisingly.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Enough business development, please. Help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Rings a bell.
As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
That was stopping for a quick chat?
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people? Or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
I heard static.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Mung.
How so? I'm now not even on my bed anymore. I'm sitting on the floor leaning up against the bed because, like, my back is getting too stiff sitting the way I am. So now I'm kind of just leaning back, trying to get my back to stretch out. Which means I can kind of hardly see. I don't have the best vision. I can hardly even... Look, I know how to spell our characters' names here. Like, I've seen it enough. But, like, if I didn't know... I don't even know who's talking on that message. And I am there, good night? What? That's what it seems to have said. Probably I'm done there.
Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
I don't put my glasses on if I'm gonna sit all the way down here. Oh. I also feel like it's been 30 minutes because of how much talking we've been doing, but obviously it must not be.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wulong Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him. I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wulong Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
Sounds like a tall story.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined...